Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Kingstonian Diaries here on the channel, and we are giving United something to think about. Look at the state of the table. The title is mine finally before FM19 is out. That was my plan, but we are doing it in some style. But knowing me, towards the end of the season, I stopped paying attention to shit, and I'll probably lose a few games. But hell, man, if I can get an unbeaten streak going, then I'll have achieved a lot of things this season. Now, people have asked me about my plans going forward, right? So, what are my plans? Well, there's a big part of me that wants to continue FM18 because of Kingstonian and the love I generally have for my clubs once I pick them up. So there's so much I want to do. But having said that, I also have to focus on what you guys are going to be faced with, the challenge of playing FM19. FM19 is going to be a very interesting game because things will have changed. Lots of things are going to change in FM19. We know tactics have changed, so you're not going to see this anymore. In fact, this is now going to be in the right and this is going to be in the left. And you've got a new way of doing tactics, and I'm totally happy with it because you can have presets, something that we kind of did back in CM days, CM 0304. We used to create presets for people and people used to go out and play with them. However, it was such an exclusive club because unless you travel into the training and tactics forum and then you found my thread, then you find the presets. But now, SI have done something that's pretty cool in my opinion. They've simplified the tactical process, and they have gone in there and they have allowed people to create presets. Essentially, how the presets are going to work, because the information is already out there, right? Yes, I also am familiar with what's going on in FM19, but I'm not at liberty to divulge anything that's already been revealed. So bear with me. Once November 2nd comes or I find that I'm not locked into an NDA anymore, I will be able to reveal more information. However, for now, what I do know based on the videos that have been released and all those first looks that other people have been doing, essentially, when it comes to tactics, what you're going to be faced with is a decision, right? You're going to have to decide roles and duties very quickly, because that's very clear to me. And you're going to have to decide things like the mentality a team plays, how they play when they have the ball, how they play when they don't have the ball, and how they play when they're moving in transition. So that's very apparent as well. And these are things that generally people used to have problems with. Now, going forward, I think this is going to be a fantastic tool. The most significant thing, and I've said it before, right? I've said it when I first saw the screenshots. Defensive width is going to be huge. The ability now to split your width from a defensive point to an attacking point is going to be huge, because let's just put things in perspective. Mentality was one of the only ways you could adjust your defensive width. On top of that, if you play a narrow system, you play narrow. But a lot of the best tactics that you can create in FM19 or FM18 even now are going to be narrow tactics. Look at my tactic here. I played much narrower. This is to influence our attacking transitions, not for my defensive transitions. Defensive transitions, I actually have these guys sitting narrower. So I influence how we defend by sitting narrow. But things like this, they're hard for people to set up. And it's going to be a major challenge for a lot of people. So FM18 had that challenge, but now FM19 makes things easier. So I'm kind of excited by all this. And I'm also planning to do a training guide as well. That's in the works at the moment. We should have a written guide out on November 2nd. We should also have a very detailed video as well on how to set up training, because training is going to be major. The changes in training are meant to reflect what happens in real life. You, as a manager, you're going to have to make decisions on how you train your players, how you focus their development, how you get teams ready for match day. Previously, our training was very simple. Honestly, have I changed this since I started the game? No, I haven't. I stayed on balance because I was so lazy. I couldn't be asked. Yeah, so I just left it on balance. Normally, I used to do like focus training, but this year I'm just I can't be bothered. And then we have this rest day after match, scheduling match preparation. So they've been on attacking movement all the way. I haven't really changed anything. But now in FM19 appears that this is going to be a question that we always have to answer. What do we do about training? And this is going to be tied from what I've seen so far. It's going to be tied to the way you play. So I'm gonna have guides on how you can set that up. So bear with me. I mean, I would have loved to have done a first look video for you guys, but the content creators are basically guys who are near SI Towers or living in London. I live in Asia. It's a long flight, right? Would have been a great holiday though, but it's okay. We're gonna have more stuff coming up very soon. Anyway, so going forward, yes, we're gonna start with FM19. I'm probably gonna pick a club. I don't know who I should pick. I have been I might pick Everton though. Being a Liverpool fan, just for the fun of it, because Everton have some interesting players that may give you options. So I might try Everton in the beta just to see how it goes. See whether I can do what I think I can do. Rather, I know what I can do. So I'll share it with you guys. Anyway, here with this club, Kingstonian, we have 2 games in hand. We're 6 points clear of United, potentially 12 points if we win our 2 matches in hand. I have no idea what those 2 matches in hand are. In the Champions League, we managed to beat Real Madrid 3-2 at home to secure a place, and that was on the last show. We managed to secure a place in the next round of the Champions League. The Champions League semi-final results are out. The draw rather. We're playing Atletico Madrid with the potential of facing PSG in the final if we do win. So what we're gonna do now is I'm literally picking it up from the last game. I haven't done anything different. We're gonna just go in and shoot the breeze with this team, because I've been focused on working on things for you guys. So yes, lots of things. Have had a lot of writing to do. My wrist hurts. So yeah, my wrist hurts. I was in a hospital for a week 2 weeks ago. Then yeah, I've been told to take it easy, but hell man, this is too much fun. So I want to get stuff out for you guys. So that really is my priority at the moment. So Coil, we're gonna ask Coil to take a chill pill. Let Zakaria Hamak play. I mean, now for this time around, I feel as if we can afford to take a more, I don't know, relaxed approach. Yeah, this is when I get into trouble. I look at me. I haven't played the Red Pharaoh system, right? So I play the Red Pharaoh system. I don't know. I just pick the system up and say, okay, we'll play the Red Pharaoh system. Will the Red Pharaoh system make an appearance in FM19? Yes, it will. Definitely. The Red Pharaoh system will appear in FM19 as a tactical preset. Yeah, push with the ball. Oh, he's been brought down. Nope, they won the throw. We've got Mario to Evran Karadenis, playing it off to Mario. I wish I could just take Kingstonian, right? This team, everything that I've done with them, and just put this whole team in FM19 and see how they do. Would be such a fantastic thing, right? I mean, instead of having to play it from the beginning all over again. I don't know. I don't know whether it's possible. Export the whole squad. Maybe it's possible. But then the timelines will not be. Oh, we've taken a goal. Gentlemen, we have taken the lead against Southampton. It's 1-0. So, okay, what's going to be really important, and this is something that I've noticed in Game Changer lately. We've done a few Game Changer shows, and I think you guys have seen me scratch my head, pull the hair out. I mean, I already bald like shit. Okay, the only hair left for me to pull out is pubic hair. So don't make me pull those out as well. But seriously, that's gonna hurt shit. Okay, so essentially, what I notice is when you create your tactics, have a thought on set pieces, because FM19 will see some changes in set pieces. So you can have more options in FM19, but somehow other people don't seem to use those options, right? It's always bothered me. Okay, defending set pieces. What are the 2 important things that you need to remember about when it comes to any tactic when you defend set pieces? Well, the first thing you got to remember is you got to cover those zones that are that are vulnerable. All right. These are the near post areas, because this is where somebody might win the header and then put it into the box. So you want to put your best jumper with the best heading, or rather the best jumper there. If he has got great heading, that's even better. But you want to put him at near post, right? The other area is going to be the far post. So these are two areas that you want to focus on. And look at my attacking free kick. Now the attacking free kick deep and wide, you definitely want to have a few players back because there's no point in you throwing everybody forward. Because when the ball comes back, you recycle possession. So what I normally do is I put my best headers in the box for attacking free kicks. So deep, wide, I've got my central defenders up there. I've got my best headers in the box. You don't need, generally you only have like 4 or 5 of them, right? So I put 4 of them in the box, and then I take whoever is incidental and put them at the back. And when you do something like that, what you do is you give yourself a good chance of winning the header in the box, right? That's the first thing, because you get the best hitters in there. And the second thing is, when you lose possession of the ball, what's going to happen is you generally have four guys at the back. I've seen a lot of set pieces that have been created by people, attacking set pieces, like attacking free kicks. They've only got 2 players back, and then the next thing you know, they're trying to score a goal with a header, and the next thing you know, they concede a goal with a header. So yeah, trust me. Uh, if you're struggling with your tactics, chances are the first place I'll look is set pieces. I mean, I should do that more often. Oh, yes. What about going forward? Will I be doing Game Changer series again? Yes, definitely. Game Changer is coming back. Will I be doing getting started with videos? Now, this is going to be interesting, because getting started with, I did it for FM18. I probably will do something similar along those lines for FM19. But I probably will do a getting started with tactics, right? So what is the best preset to begin your career with, so to speak? So that definitely is going to be in the pipeline, because this game has got best practices. Seriously, it has got best practices. I mean, people may not believe it, but there are best practices in this game. So I'm going to try and share some of those with you as well. But it's all about having fun. And what about this shape thing, right? Shape in FM, okay, shape in Football Manager is really, really, really simple. But I think I'm one of those guys who's guilty of overcomplicating it. Okay, shape is all about getting players in support, right? In football parlance, fluidity means it's something very different to how it's described in Football Manager, right? So that is one of the reasons why I think SI want to remove the references to team shape in the game. However, what does team shape actually do? Team shape literally just is a way for the AI to distribute its roles and duties, right? And the other thing about team shape that we have to understand is, what does it mean? And I've always focused on this in all my tactics. Whenever you create a tactic, the first thing you want to do is understand the difference in duties: attack, defend, and support. And then look at your overall mentality, right? So your overall mentality will guide your team. Just your duties will influence the transition. So that's all you have to remember. So if you're playing on an attacking mentality, my support duties are more likely to be involved in this attacking transitions, right? So I've got this everyone currently is all up here helping the transition, and I'm not really bothered by whether I'm playing fluid or whether I'm playing structured. Yeah, to some extent, you should just worry about your attack duties. Like here, Higgins is on an advanced forward on attack duty, so he's going to be on his own most of the time. So what we've done is we want to encourage that, because we're playing against a stupid defensive tactic. I should change his role, okay, before it's too late. So here we're going to change his role now. Yeah, I still need him to run wide, but this guy, I'm going to change him to, oh yes, this role is probably going to go in FM whatchamacallit 19. Yeah, so what I've done is I've changed the role, and I'm probably going to concede from a free guard. So I got one. This is not a very good set piece routine, because I only have one player attacking our one player staying forward for the corner routines. Yeah, there, I knew it. So we got one. I'm going to put you forward. So this is one good example of me. I should really pay attention to what I advise people to do. Okay, so we got this guy. You're gonna mark far post, and you got man mark, and you can come here. Okay, so we got these 3 guys here. The left, the right, you come forward, you come here, you come here, you come here, and you come here. So this is basically how I should be setting up my set pieces. Okay, so that was a mistake. My own set piece routine is not well set up because I'm not setting it up for to attack. Um, I'm not setting it up to have counter attacking moves after I defend a corner. So that is been set up to try and score goals on the counter. Waterman, Higgins. Oh, it's a second goal. Yes, the boys have done it again. So small tweaks. So going forward, if you the game has not been very different in terms of shape, right? So all you got to do is remember, um, like I wouldn't be bothered about fluidity, to be honest with you. Higgins two-footed challenge, I suspect. No, okay. I would just worry about who is involved in transition. So this is probably in FM parlance, this will probably be considered a structured shape. Because honestly, shape is an exploit in FM. FM 18, FM 19, FM 17, 16, 15. No, not 15. 15 wasn't an exploit. 15 shape was just a placeholder. But FM 17, 18 shape is a bit of an exploit. So here, like this is attack, support. By all logic, this should be a structured system, right? Because you got these guys focusing on the attacking transition. But what I've done is so I'm playing on structure, so I'm doing the right thing. So I'm playing it on the right shape settings. But if I play on fluid, then what will happen is it influences the mentalities, and all these guys who have got locked in mentalities. Only this guy will have a locked in mentality, and so will this guy. So these guys are gonna be affected. So things like this is all information that's really unnecessary. I mean, it's too much information. All I do when I play this game is just worry about, well, man, these guys are attacking, they're never gonna come back in defense. So I've got these two guys are gonna do all the job. I gotta make sure that these two guys are so now I gotta make sure that these two guys are closing down more and tackling harder. That's why they're tackling harder on the flanks. These guys are closing down much less. Why? Because I'm trying to soak teams in. So I'm playing with what I would call uh I would so the line of engagement is very different here, right? So I've got these guys closing down more the moment the ball comes in, but these guys are going to drop off. They're going to hold their positions. At least that's how I want them to play. But this is the problem with FM18, right? There's so much, um, there's so much, if there's so much maybe, right? So there's too many things, and a lot of the things that we do a lot of things that I do is almost instinctive, which is not really good for new players who come into the game. They're probably not gonna understand half the shit I'm doing. So it's not really something that is gonna be helpful. So that's one of the reasons why I'm excited about FM19. I'm very excited about FM19 and what it means for the new player. What about the old player? What about those guys who've been playing this game for ages? Well, I think that you're going to be excited with tactics. You're going to be excited by being able to create your own presets. You will, if there were systems of play that you couldn't achieve before, then you're going to get a slight leg up, right? You're going to get like a bit of help at the start. But at the end of the day, things like overloads, like how I create overloads, man, you still gonna have to know how to do them because the game is not gonna create them overloads for you, which is kind of cool. Because I mean, the more complicated things in this game, like how do you create space for your players? How do you create an effective attacking combination of roles and duties? That all has got to be something that you need to apply, and that's why I think this game should stay that way because the more esoteric and more uh complicated, I won't say complicated, the more challenging things, they've got to be something that they're not easy to achieve, right? They're not going to be easy to achieve, and so there's going to be the difference between the really good players and those that download tactics. Yeah, so there has got to be that that thing that defines players. So I think in that sense, I'm actually kind of excited about FM19. What else can I talk about FM19? What I've seen so far from the screenshots, and the discussions that have been happening on the forums. Um, yeah, I mean, there are some people who are. I've already noticed certain trends appearing on the forums. Like there are people who go, "Oh, yeah, if I play the Gegen press, vertical tiki taka, it's got to have to play exactly like. I want to see them play exactly like Pep Guardiola or whatever shit." Oh, I'm saying this much to everybody. Okay, don't expect it to be perfect, right? Perfection is something you have to bring to the game, not SI. SI are not going to go out there and say, "Hey, here you go. This is the Gegen press. Go out there, choose any player you want, and get your Gegen press going." That's never going to happen. So you are still going to have to choose the right players for the roles. That's going to be important, and creating styles. Uh, I suspect those tactical presets are not going to be perfect. So your job is to make them perfect. For example, um, you could have a certain player in a certain role, like how I showed. There was a video I did about 4-2-3-1 recently, right? And I showed you that with the same tactic, with the same formation, with the same instructions, you can get two styles of play just by changing a player. Right. So all I did was I took one player off and put on another player with different player traits, and voila, we had a different tactic altogether. So we had a 4-2-3-1 which had a Carrillo playing like Eden Hazard when they had the ball, and he would hold back and become a more a more reserved central midfielder when they were defending. So things like that, they are going to be things that we can only achieve if we pay attention to the small little things. Big match at Stamford Bridge. Here we go. Chelsea versus Kingstonian. Walking away something is like, okay. Four straight Kings about just 1 point away from being the Premier Division champions. That's it. Also require results elsewhere to go in their favor. With 5 games left for the season, Kingstonian can still finish the season unbeaten. Okay, so record team and record points haul. Sandy assistant again. I don't do press conferences. I'm sorry. I got no time for press conferences. Bring me the game. Okay, here we go. We got Chelsea waiting. We got Spurs in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Probably not my priority at the moment. We're through to the semi-finals of the Champions League, which is kind of cool. We only have to worry about one other team, but this is it. Let's see what United have to do. United still 2 points behind, but we've gone and we've now made it a 9-point gap. United, with the loss to Stoke at home. So United are on one bad streak at the moment, right? They lost to Spurs. Okay, they lost to Norwich. Basically, they started losing. First, they lost to Wolves. This is the match I was warning everybody. I mean, I was basically saw this and said Wolves is going to be tough. They lost to Wolves. Then they lost to City. They lost to Norwich. They lost to Spurs. They've lost to Stoke. Now they face Fulham, and Chelsea are going to be the spoilers. That's it. Okay, we're 1 point away. Let's see the scouting report. I want to see what Chelsea are going to be doing. Actually, I just can't be asked, but never mind. 4-2-3-1. Midfield control is needed. You got to shut this tree off. There'll be a risk that these guys are going to get forward and come down my flanks, Pinto and Seabright. Okay, we are going with this. Right. Okay, so Higgins hasn't been playing very well, but we are going to use the same players. We've had an injury to our left backs. Chris Josh and what's his name have both been injured. Josh Diamond. So we're finishing the season with the third choice left back. We got Gomez, Jason May. This is a youngster that's in the side. I actually haven't bothered with Chris Ryan anymore. I wanted to retrain him, but so far, I mean, he's already been retrained as a fullback. He's a wingback. Is okay. As he goes forward, he's a much better as a winger, natural positions. But I haven't really been playing him, so I think that experiment kind of failed. All right, so okay, we'll go with the same old people. Yes, looks like Waterman has taken Mr. Liam Coyle's position in midfield. He's solid, but he's 30 years old. Waterman has been playing really well lately, but if need be, we'll pull him back here. But this is gonna be it, man. This is the match. Can we do it? It's Chelsea versus Kingstonian. Set pieces, tactics. Remember the set pieces? I didn't save them, so we're gonna go forward. You're gonna come here. You're coming here. You're coming here. You're coming here. And then you're coming forward. You're coming here. You're coming here. Or rather, you're coming here. I think that's where you were supposed to be, but never mind. You're coming here. One of these things is not like the other. Okay, you're coming here. You're coming here. Alright, so we've got you are here. Right, something like that. Alright, attack. Oh no 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 no. You're coming here. This should be fine. Left, right. Okay. Alright, so free kicks. Let's make sure everything is set up correctly for us to try and hit them. Free kicks are not too bothered. Okay, I just want to make sure that the deep ones have got my right players in there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, correct. These are 4. Yeah, we'll just save you. Deep. This is me being a coward. Okay, this is me being a complete coward. So you go forward. You go forward. You go forward. You go forward. Alright, we've done it. Okay, guys. This is it. This is the match. And I didn't even do a team talk. What kind of a useless manager am I? 4-2-3. This is it. He's won the ball. Paredes launches the attacking McWay. McWay can't get away. Man, I hope that's not a theme song for him today. Grant, everyone currently is a Waterman. Waterman out wide to Dominic Bush. Bush has a chance. He drops in a cross. It hits the crossbar and bounces off. What a start from Kingstonian. Oh yes, another lightning move there. Mario to everyone currently looks for the run of Higgins, but he can't put the ball in the back of the net. This is the match, ladies and gentlemen. It's Kingstonian. They're looking for the hot start. Higgins to Carradines. He's brought down. No, it's over the top. It's Erdmann. He's off. He shoots. He's wide. Champ. But I think in other results, right? We won. United not playing, so it doesn't really matter if we. I mean, I don't know. They say the results must go our way, meaning United is yet to play. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, there we go. United are not in the equation. So that's so far. Kingstonian are the ones controlling much. I like action zones, right? This is huge. The other thing that you wanna get into the habit of checking is this, right? I mean, you can show this vertically and then look at the first half and see your shots, the kind of shots that you've had inside the box. So these kind of things can be very, very important. Okay, we are defending a set piece, so we're all set up. I only got one man marking. That's Mario, who should actually be here, but never mind. De Hoyos win the hit. Okay, but no, that's the way you defend a corner, guys. Okay, come on, 15 minutes. We go on extended highlights. It's too much drama for me. Oh, Muric, that almost got my heart. I almost ended up back. I don't want to be back in the hospital, guys. Everyone carried this. At Waterman, he was looking for the beautiful pass again. Okay, Snodgrass. Oh, he skips past Dominic Bush. It's an early goal for Chelsea. They've taken advantage of our attacking wingbacks. The space that was afforded. He went in. He was Dominic Bush. Stay on your freaking feet, man. What a mistake from Bush. Bush cannot follow instructions. That was a colossal fuck up by Bush. I think Dominic Bush might be a liability in this game. It's a penalty! Oh no. The Amico scores. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, so we had a lightning start, and then the next thing you know, we are 2 goals down. Man, this is Football Manager in all its glory. Okay. Alright, boys, we're going overload. Normal. What a disaster for us. Okay, so we're gonna have to make some changes. Mario is having a bad game. So I'm gonna take Mario off, but then Zach Hamak is also having a bad game. No, I think it's Mario's fault that we conceded the penalty, so I'm not gonna take it on just yet. Parides to Evran Karanis, Waterman to Mario, chips one ball forward, but oh see, dear Lord, this guy's it's a third goal. We are being ripped to pieces by Chelsea. Shit. I know I shouldn't have been so attacking, you know. Wish I used my 3-4-1-2. But me being an idiot, I decided to go with this system. So much for the wanted Red Faro system as it gets 4-0 down. Chelsea 4, Kingstonian 0. I stubbornly cling on to this system and I know it's the wrong one to use because these two guys are ripping into my wingbacks. Oh god, we gotta change, man. I can't afford a big defeat. Okay, so we got Waterman, we pull him back here. Everyone Cardenis will come here, Higgins will come there. Okay, boys. 4-0 down. If this is gonna be a comeback, it'll be monumental. Oh man. 4-0 inside the first half. What a lightning start from Chelsea. And I thought we had a good start. I was like so excited. Our good start lasted all of 19 minutes. And then Chelsea scored 4 goals inside 10 minutes. I've never had this kind of a capitulation in my life. Sanchez, 38 minutes. So we have to wait one more day before we get crowned champions. But, well, I guess defeat was coming. Higgins, shit, this is disappointing. Ah, well. Yeah, problem with me was I ignored the signs. The signs were very clear. I couldn't use a system where my wingbacks were not going to help defend so much because they were so attacking. The system is so attacking. It is the weakness of the Red Faro system. Direct counter-attacking systems are gonna, if they can use the space out wide, they will completely dominate the system. Grant Mario to Hamash to McVeigh. Out wide goes to Scotty. Scotty can't play the pass. Pretty much narrower, yeah. Okay, guys, there's such thing called the first half and the second half. At least win the second half. If we lost the first half 1-0, at least win the second half 1-0. Oh, look at this, Chelsea. Yeah, they very good opportunities inside the box. I deserve this defeat for not paying attention. Looks like we're gonna wait a few more days before we get crowned as champions. But my goodness, it's 5-0. This is the biggest defeat I've had this season. Chelsea 5, Kingstonian 0. Never mind. At least it's not City handing me this defeat. But Chelsea, I've beaten them a few times before, so I guess this was coming. They played really well though. I just didn't react in time. My mistake has paid the price. The Hoyos. Yeah, everybody's been playing bad. The guys, to be honest, I mean, Macaulay Grant isn't the best. He's a third choice fullback. So we are okay going forward. We should be able to score goals when we go forward. It just so happens that we just didn't have the luck. We hit the woodwork twice today. Higgins, yeah. So I'm yeah, fucking disappointed. 5.8 for Mokot. Look, kid, it's not. Yeah, 5.8. Macaulay Grant, the wingback on the left, not having a good game. Yeah, it's too bad. It's all right, Macaulay. It's okay. We managed to get this far this season. Oh, these guys. McVay, come on, boys. Get a goal. At least one goal. Higgins, get inside the box. Okay. That penalty did us. I mean, if it had been 1-0, we would have had a chance. But those the quick goals and my failure to respond quickly cost us the match. Muric, this should have been a better option. Using this 3-4-1-2. Because against the really tough sides, I've been using this tactic. And it's worked. I just forgot. Became sentimental. 5-0 Chelsea, 5 Kingstonian 0. League table. Am I doing Chelsea a favor? Yes, I am doing Chelsea a massive favor. This win should bring them closer to the Champions League spots at the expense of Tottenham Hotspur. Yes, Arsenal are definitely out of it. So it's the race for the top 4. Is between Spurs and Chelsea. So this is huge. And this is going to be a leg up for them as well because they're going to be playing United too. So now the gap is only 9 points between us and Manchester United. So one more win. That's all we need, guys. One more win. So we gotta have to keep going with this show. This is gonna be a monster episode, I guess. Alright, Apple yet. Okay, come on. It's Muric. So this is gonna be one long episode, guys. We're not putting it down. It's like being on a Twitch stream. So no changes. We're gonna keep playing and we're gonna see what happens next. Oh man. Just one more Premier League game. Hopefully the title is ours then. Because 34, 4, 38. Goal difference, definitely they're ahead of us. Amash to Scotty. So what we'll do is now we'll just go to key highlights. Okay, better still, we just go only commentary, right? There's no point watching this game now. That's what I normally do if I lose. If I know the game is beyond me, I just go only commentary. Alright, that's it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go on holiday to the next match. This actually is really what I do. I do this all the time. If like, I wanna because the big game is this game against West Brom. I mean, these two are in my way at the moment. FA Cup semi-final against Spurs, I really can't be asked. Champions League semi-final, yeah, maybe to some extent I am. It is important, but hell, whatever result comes. But this is the match, man. West Brom. We wanna. So I'll be playing key highlights, and then extended highlights of this match. And you guys, if you still here on the show, then cool. But this is the show. Either we get crowned or we don't get crowned. Yeah. So it's going to be a mammoth episode. So bear with me. And we can continue a little chat on FM19. So what do you guys reckon? What are some of the sites you're going to start with? All right, so how do you pick your beta club? That's gonna be something I'm interested in because when it comes to this game, history has taught me one thing, and that is if you're gonna play this game and you're not sure about how the game is gonna turn out, what the game is going to be like, my recommendation is always going to be pick a club like Barcelona, Real Madrid, clubs like this, right? Pick those clubs and start using them because then you get to see what they're like. And you understand the tactical creator very quickly because you don't have to I'm going to give a chance to Mr. Gomez for this match as well. So we're playing Spurs in the FA Cup. So so pick a good side. Pick a good side, because when you pick a good side, then what you're gonna have is a chance for you to try different things out, understand the whole new tactical system without having to worry about whether or not those players are the perfect fit on. So you get to see how the game plays out. Okay, we are still on commentary mode, so we're just going key. This is me typical. Okay, I am like this when it goes this. Then once okay, this is it. I'm gonna lose this game. So I basically just go, all right, let's go on commentary mode just to get a result. Okay, I'm not. I joke. This is this is how I finish a season typically. So I end up losing a lot of games. People sometimes wonder how I can win games at the start of the season. Then suddenly I got these streaks of losses. This is the reason why I don't bother anymore, because I know mathematically there's a strong chance I'm going to win the title. Then I just focus on those matches that I need to win, and I just I don't bother with the rest. Um, so I think if you were to pick a game like a side like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. Uh, which are the clubs that I would recommend you start with? Start with good clubs. Who Ajax is another good club to start with. Okay, so then you get a chance to focus on things that are new in the game, right? So like for example, there are gonna be some rework roles. That's for sure. Uh, then there's gonna be how does the new tactical presets, how do they work? How do you create your own custom preset? Uh, what how do you begin? Stuff like that. So if I was was playing this game and I wanted to understand this game quickly, I would pick a good side. Then I rule out attributes very quickly. So this is if you're very confident of your ability to understand the match engine and all the transition, then by all means pick a shitty club. If I don't do that, I won't pick a shitty club, because I don't know whether it's my choice in players, or whether it's some new tactical instruction operating under the hood. Bunan, what a yeah, it's not been a classic, I know, guys. All right, I'm far from pleased. So let's go attacking flexible. Now, this is a cheat. I swear this is cheating. This is cheating. This is cheating. This is cheating. Um, yeah. What I'll do is I'll change everyone currently needs to support. I don't know whether I'm going to win this or not, but now he's on support against Gomez is a 6.4. I'm going to take Gomez off or make way. So pick a good side. Don't pick a Mickey Mouse side, right? And then play the game, and you will see how the new instructions influence the way you play. Okay, so whoa, all right. Since you want to give me space, now Zach Hamak, it came off. Run Liam Coil. All right, let's go. This is me playing on commentary. How do I play on commentary mode? Well, it's all luck, I guess. Just watching the action zones here to see whether I control midfield or not. Then I look at ratings of one of the central midfield players. I saw that Liam Coyle was, Zach Hamak was 6.6. So I brought in Liam Coyle, hoping that he helps us control midfield a bit more effectively. So far, we've taken over midfield. And now, yeah, so far it looks okay. All right, so now we're going to get this guy into an attack duty, this guy into an attack duty, and then finally we're gonna go wide. And I'm going to work ball into box now. Play our defense. Pass into spaces. Forget it. Okay, now it's a case of everybody get put in a lot more attack. So basically, this is me commentary mode. I'm just trying to unlock Spurs now. Lost control. Okay, let's try and win this game. Okay, so we go to extended highlights. Play. I got 10 minutes to figure this game out. We made all the changes we need to make. Tactics. Last bit. King Samba. Turn it around. We got Palmer Brown. He can play here. We got Coyle. He can play him there. Run Denise. Overload structure, use offside trap. Yeah, balanced. This is gonna be crazy, but okay. Bravenboa, the goalkeeper, takes a long kick. Higgins wins that. Mario Cardenas, Coyle, McVeigh, Boonen, Palmer Brown plays it to Bush. Bush doesn't cross that ball well. And Mario picks that up again. Palmer Brown to Coyle. Coyle down to Boonen. The youngster crosses it. And we get the goal. We get the goal. It worked. Switching back. Cruz, Chaos Blade. Tactic. Coyle, Palmer Brown. Higgins, Aaron Cardenas. Coyle. Mario comes here. Palmer Brown comes here. Coyle comes there. Support. Attack. Flexible will be fine. We don't want to play wider. Play narrower. Yeah, this should be okay. And we shall confirm changes, play, and we'll go back to commentary mode. Okay, we got the goal we needed. So now we go into this is how I'm going to play with the Champions League as well. Or should I save the Champions League for another day? Or maybe I'll save it for another match. Let's give the Champions League some respect that it deserves, eh? Let's not commentary mode the shit out of the Champions League. Oh, he scored another goal. Oh, it's a penalty. They should show us what led to the penalty. That's one thing that I really dislike about this game is when it comes to the highlights, commentary mode, they don't show you the event that led to the penalty. So oh wow, it's another goal. It's another goal. The boys have taken Spurs to the cleaners. Boonen, the youngster, has made an appearance for the main team. And his first appearance, Boonen, my goodness. He's a 17-year-old kid. He's like fourth choice. I only brought him in because of the injury to that player, that Chris George, and to Josh Diamond. This is just us defending like idiots. Okay, but Kingstonian have managed to get into the FA Cup final, playing a commentary mode of all things. All right, all Dread were playing in the final. You made it to the final. And our next match is going to be the Champions League semi-final leg against Atletico Madrid. And that should be the focus of our next show. Because, should I just carry on? Man, I want to carry on because I probably will carry on and I'll carry on playing, but it will be on the next show. So I want to thank everybody for joining me on today's episode of the Kingstonian Diaries. Yes, we have finally lost the match. We got a final thumping to Chelsea, but I think you guys saw me play Southampton, Chelsea. Now you saw me play a commentary mode against Spurs. Yeah, I do that a lot. So I tend to play commentary mode very, very quickly in some of my matches. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. So if you have any questions, you know to find me. You can always find me on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, don't forget, November the 2nd, FM19 goes out. November the 2nd, my guides go out as well. So you may want to subscribe to the channel, follow me, ask me questions. More specifically, if there's specific questions you want me to deal with for FM19, then ask them now so that I can get them covered in the video, because those videos are going to be cut soon. And I'll probably get all my videos edited before November the 2nd so they actually can go out on November the 2nd. So Ask me whatever questions you want to ask me, and I look forward to hearing from all of you. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.